You're there, right?
Start talking.
Start talking.
Start talking. Stop HIV.
Stop HIV.
Inicia la conversación. Detén el VIH.
Start talking.
It's really been great, to come out here with so many people that are passionate.
And it's always nice to find a new way to get that message out to more people.
I've got to play my own dress up in different costumes and got to have my makeup done.
We just kind of got to lay around in bed and have fun.
I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time because I've been HIV positive for 33 years.
People know it's still around and we still have work to do.
Nobody's talking about this anymore, and it's not gone, it's not better, so what happened?
Yeah, I did it to make a difference.
I think a healthy relationship is just about being honest and open about how you feel. Not holding anything back, just laying everything on the line.
Yeah, honesty definitely is key.
Emotionally, it just makes the sex better, honestly.
I think it's imperative to have conversations about safe sex right from the get-go.
Bringing it up is actually the hardest part.
It's easiest just to jump in like pulling off a Band-Aid, because once you've gotten the information out there, at least you can discuss it freely with each other.
When we first started dating, I was very naive and silly and stupid, and he was always very persistent about, you have to be safe, you have to watch out for yourself.
We have great sex, but it's really safe.
If one of us were to find ourselves in a situation where we've done something with someone else, then we have to disclose that information, because now that means our good streak of being HIV negative and healthy and only being with each other has now been tarnished.
We're together. We're going to be together for a long time, and this is something that we need to make sure that we're open and honest about.
There's lots of things that Greg and I do to keep healthy. One of the things that I think is very important is we get tested every 6 months.
We had to use condoms, and if we weren't going to use condoms, we had to do something that was less risky.
When we first talked about our HIV status together, we kind of swapped close call stories.
I tested with him and he tested, and we both tested negative.
Disclosure should happen before any kind of romantic, sexual, anything may happen. Because the last thing I want to do is put somebody at risk.
I'm very strictly taking my medication every day to make sure that I continue to have a undetectable viral load and a high CD4 count.
If I'm staying virally suppressed, then I have that much less of an opportunity of passing on the virus to him.
Always wrap it up, If you ain't got it, we ain't doing it.
I had just been diagnosed HIV positive. Disclosure early on was kind of my game. And I told him right off the bat.
I think what I would say to anybody getting in a new relationship is start talking immediately. There's no reason to be embarrassed or silent about anything.
Sex is such a difficult topic to discuss.
I think it's awkward, I guess, but you have to get past that. Everybody has the fears of bringing up that conversation of what's your status. Everybody has fears of going and getting tested. Everybody's a little self-conscious about, pulling out a condom, but everybody goes through that.
Just be very candid and blunt about it. I don't think that's anything you should dodge around or be secretive or be shy about.
If you don't know your status, then go ahead and get tested. But if you do know your status, talk about it.
It was getting to know him, and I sent him my test results just randomly because, I kind of do things that way to just start conversations sometimes.
Don't fall with the whole I like the feeling better without a condom. It's just not worth it at the end of the day.
There have been several instances where people have either not wanted to use them, and so you have to start the conversation of well, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen, or why.
If you're willing to have sex with someone, then you should be willing to go and get tested.
It's better to be safe than unsure. And keep it hot.